during the transition last January, one of the people I was bringing on as a special government advisor was a long-term friend of mine called Jake Levine. And I asked Jake, can you give me an agenda, the most important things that we can do very quickly as soon as we get in there? And Jake called a professor at Harvard named David Cutler, a famous economist who spent an entire career studying the healthcare system and advising reforms. And he posed that question to Dr. Cutler. He said, what is the single most important thing that we could do to improve the patient experience in this country? We could do very, very quickly without regulations and without legislation. And Dr. Cutler immediately said to him, you can convene the insurance companies and get them to voluntarily agree to end the scourge of pre-authorization. And very early on in the administration, we brought in Chris Klump. And Chris Klump, I'm going to ask Jake and Chris Klump to come up and join me. Chris Klump was a very, very uber successful healthcare entrepreneur from Silicon Valley who specialized in healthcare technology. And in building his company, he had met virtually all of the big insurance CEOs and hospital CEOs in this country. And he spent the last several months calling them each up one by one and getting them to agree to this program. And it was an extraordinary effort. I'm so happy for his leadership, for Jake's leadership on this issue. The two of them have been working hand in hand to make this extraordinary day happen. And it's so important for our country because this has been one of the worst things. As Dr. Oz pointed out, 85% of Americans say that they have had delays in healthcare because of prior authorization.